Is it a good time to sell, to buy? Is the market showing signs of slowing down? Get some more insight on this week's market update. Here we go. If you're like most people, you may want to stay up to date on the real estate market, and there's many reasons for this. You may want to have an understanding of your home value, know if it's a good time to buy, sell, or invest. Or maybe it's just because you're the nosy neighbor.
And the house across the street has got a lawn.
Well, whatever your reason is, we'll discuss what the current market trends are based on what's been happening the last few months of 2021, so May, June, July, and the first week of August, and how that compares to what happened around the same time in 2020. There are a lot of contributing factors to the market right now. Generally, this time of year, we see a slight softening of the market. Typically, this is due to people trying to get their last vacations in before the school year starts. This year especially, we're seeing a lot of consumers take a bit of time off from their home search to take some long overdue trips that they were unable to take during the pandemic. Since we're looking around the July timeframe, it's also important to note that usually around the 4th of July, there's a little bit less competition for homes because people are focusing on the holiday. And again, after a whole year of not celebrating with their loved ones, many people are taking the opportunity to spend quality holiday time with the people they care about, which I think is fantastic.
Aww.
In addition to vacations and family time, some people have taken their foot off the gas with their home search after being discouraged by the competitiveness of the market. If you're a home buyer finding yourself frustrated by the competitiveness of the market, check out my video, Best and Final Offer Strategies, for some tips that may help you win the bid on your dream home. Some sellers are still wanting agents and buyers to take COVID precautions when showing their homes. So I think it's safe to say that there's still some homeowners out there who have not yet put their homes on the market, even though they would like to, because of concerns of contracting COVID, and also because they feel they will not have a place to go once they sell their home. My prediction is that as people continue to feel more comfortable around other people, they will become more comfortable with the idea of allowing people into their homes, and thus more homes will be available. So, talking to the potential buyers out there, does that now mean we can submit offers below asking? Not at all. While we're starting to see less offers come in on the same properties due to the reasons I mentioned previously, the market is still fierce out there. In fact, within Middlesex County, July of 2020 had 5,198 active listings. July 2021 only had 2,476. That's less than half of the available properties buyers were able to choose from. And that's even less than what we had in July 2019 of 4,045. In the first week of August 2021, which is when I'm filming this, we're seeing many homes hit the market as the active listing count is currently 2,318. It's still lower than August of 2020, which was 5,167, but we still have 3 more weeks, and I'll be able to give you an update in next month's video as to whether or not we see a slowdown trend or if we're still on the uptick. If you're considering selling your home to take advantage of the great prices right now, but you are concerned that you'll not find something to move into, reach out to me. There's a few strategies we can visit based on your personal circumstances. We may be able to get you qualified for a loan that would allow you to buy your next home before selling your current one. If you know exactly where you want to live, we also may be able to get some off-market opportunities for you. Sellers, it is a great time to cash in on the equity in your home. The average sales price of homes in Middlesex County for July of last year was $322,000. This year, it was $400,000. As you can see, the average price jumped up quite a bit, just about 20%. You gotta be super quick in this market. About this time last year, the average days on market was 33. This year, it's 21. Not to mention, in May and June of this year, the average was 16 days on the market, whereas last year in May and June, we were still hovering around 30 days on the market.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
The shortening of duration in days on the market may be caused by more buyers entering the market, feeling more comfortable being around people post-pandemic. The stats do not lie, it is still a very competitive market for buyers and an exceptional market for people to sell their properties. I just showed this property in Hillsborough last week. My client entered a best and final situation with an offer of $10,000 above the asking price. Come to find out, there were a couple offers above $300,000 on this property. Can you believe it? That's more than $10,000 above the offer my client gave and more than $20,000 above the original listing price. As you can see, if you want it, you must put your best foot forward. With the steep increase in pricing, we're seeing many people sell off their investment properties that they've been renting out for years. Naturally, it's a great time for them to take advantage of the awesome prices people are getting for their homes. Unfortunately, what this is also doing is displacing tenants who do not have a lease agreement in place, thus making the rental market competitive as well. I've had several people reach out to me in the last week feverishly looking for a new rental because their landlord decided to be greedy and sell their property after they've been good tenants for 5, 10, 15 years. In addition to that, they may have pets, and as you may or may not know, pet-friendly rentals are less common. Terrible. I know, we're not happy about it either. My recommendation to those renting right now is to be proactive. There's a couple ways you can do this. If you know you'll not be in a position to buy a home or find a new rental soon, make sure you have a valid lease agreement in place that has a duration listed that makes sense for you. If your credit is currently subpar or you need help saving money for either a down payment or some prepaid months of rent, check out the video I did with Sunit on money tips and don't be afraid to reach out to either of us if you need any further assistance. Because the rental market is competitive as well, people are bidding higher on the rents. Sometimes the same money you'd pay on a rental is similar, if not higher, than what you'd pay monthly to own a home. If you'd like to investigate this further to know where you stand and how you can best prepare for your personal ideal situation, I would be happy to connect you with one of my trusted lending partners who can help you make an educated decision and guide you to the best possible situation for you. So, the big question, what do we think is going to happen next? If the amount of active listings continues to rise and interest rates stay low, I believe the market will continue to be competitive for the next foreseeable months. There's talk about interest rates starting to creep up on people. This may cause some buyers to exit the market due to not being able to afford as much of a home. Thus, there will be less competition for homes, which then means sellers will not be having these outrageous bidding wars on their homes. And eventually, prices will start to adjust. I think we're a ways out from this right now, but I will definitely keep you posted on the next market update. If you're curious about what your home is worth in today's market, feel free to reach out to me or click on the link above to get a complimentary estimate of your home value. These values are automatically generated, so if you leave your contact info, I will be in touch to get some more specifics so I can provide you with a more accurate figure. If you're considering entering the home buying market, check out the buyer guide in the description and feel free to set up a time to chat so I can answer any questions you may have. Last but not least, if you've enjoyed this video and would like to continue learning about real estate in Central New Jersey, please hit the subscribe button. Your support is much appreciated. That's all for this market update. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments and I will surely respond. See you on next week's video.